Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. We've swapped away from the Inoxen. We swapped away from the Inoxen to the Scoundrel and the Summoner because the other two are level 6 now. With the Scoundrel and the Summoner, they're both just starting their level 5 journey, and they're probably a little bit neglected in terms of equipment and just general expenditure on their stuff. So this is going to be kind of interesting to see how it goes. We're going to take on the Scoundrel's quest. Biggest difference for the Scoundrel from last time is we now have Visage of the Inevitable. So this is going to allow us to just kill a normal enemy that's adjacent to none of its allies and also is adjacent to one of our allies. With the Summoner, there's going to be more allies. Potentially that's going to help out. Otherwise, this becomes a very, very situational in the way that you need to specifically situate yourself somewhere in order for it to be beneficial. The summoner picked up Conjured Aid, which we've obviously folded into our deck. Strong move card down there. Not going to be part of our final form, but it will do for the moment. Asking around in Eaglecrest, you soon hear rumours of an Inox often seen in some old ruins to the west of town. You approach under the cover of night, and indeed there are a lot of Inox in the midst of drunken revelry. From what you can ascertain, they recently lost a battle, and drinking is one of the most common ways Inox drown their sorrows. While a frontal assault would be usually unwise, these Inox are not in a fit state to fight well. Although you will be outnumbered, now is a better time than any to find your former patron and make him pay. Okay, so the Inox Shaman's map has led here and the Inox leader has no idea we're on the way. Well, these guys have got a lot of health. These guys have a lot of health. Right, we'll try for Workhorse on the Scoundrel. Probably won't get it, but that's fine. As for the Summoner, we could potentially go... Oh, you've got, like, next to nothing. So Professional's not going to be a thing. Let's try for Sadist. I think it's unlikely, but you never know. I suspect that a couple of run-throughs with these will convince me that I need to start investing in the Summoner's equipment, because that is woefully small amount of equipment that we have. You charge into the campsite. The gathered Inox turn to fight. They will take a while to react. Okay. This guy is a normal enemy. He is not next to any of his friends. Summoner, come down here. Biting Wind will let you move forwards next to him. Which means we'll be able to kill him just like flat. And then Wild Animation to get a Thorn Shooter. We're going to be doing Visage of the Inevitable. We need something that moves us at least 3. So we've got flexibility to move either side. Like maybe even to there. Could go to there and then I'm next to both of them. So special mixture it up. Poison you, kill you. I like this. Okay, that's a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but we'll see how it goes. So, Summoner's turn. First things first. Get the Thorn Shooter who has a huge range. And we will step into here. We don't need to move anyone around, so that's fine. There's so many of these guys. Ah, all enemies are permanently muddled. I hadn't seen that. That's pretty cool. Right, so step in, poison you. Visage of the Inevitable. Lovely stuff. Right, how many cards have we got? 1 turn, 2 turn, 3. Yeah, we should use the stamina potion, get back Visage of the Inevitable. So, here's a nuts idea. If we get some, like, wolves out or something. Or maybe a slime. We could walk forwards to here. We could summon a slime there. A Scoundrel could move around and could kill that guy. That's a possibility. So, Unwavering Hand, using Manifestation, that summons a slime there. We're going to do Visage of the Inevitable again. We need to go just after 31, so... And we need to move at least 3, so Venom Shiv and Vision of the Inevitable. This may not go as well as the previous one. We will have to see. Oh, they are starting off. Ow. Don't block my way. Okay, so if I get the summoner to move up to... Yeah, the summoner's not going to be able to summon a slime spirit where I want it. So this is already going a bit Pete-tong. Okay, change of plan. Bit of healing on herself. And we'll try and focus this guy down. Jeez! He just absolutely nuked my guy. Well, that's just not on. Okay, well, if we're not doing Visage of the Inevitable, we can poison a couple of these guys at least. We'll just carry that damage on there. Okay, let's start doing some big damage. He says, trying to work out how to do some big damage. They're all adjacent to their friends. We could do Thief Snack. Yeah. This is definitely going to go badly. Okay, Mighty Bond, Living Night. Let's get some wolves out. So the Inox guards are going to shield and then attack. So we don't want to be standing next to them. So if we back up here, 1, 2, 3, you're in range, you're in range, you're in range. I like that. Back up. Flurry of Blades. It's going to be a bit less damage than I wanted, but because everyone's poisoned, it's working well enough. Shaman's not going to heal himself. This is so painful. I do think we need the wolves, like, in base-to-base combat with these guys. Let's put those two there. I can heal you. Emergency heal. And let's go do some distraction up close with stuff. Could move him to there. I don't know if that would really be of benefit. Let's go to there. Okay, Duelist Advance will allow us to kill him. Trickster's Reversal and Duelist Advance, that gives us the ability to stand in and tank a little as well. Grasping the Void and Conjured Aid. We're going slow, so I think the wolves are probably going to suffer for this. Oh, we're immobilized. We can't get him. Damn it. Okay. Well, skip the movement. Skip the attack. Even with a -2. Well, there's Trickster's Reversal. Well, I feel like if we hit you, at least that's one good thing done. And then we can try and focus on you're next most likely to die. There we go. But this is definitely causing us some problems. Alright, we can open wound this guy. It's going to have to be a short rest. Try Unwavering Hand and Grasping the Void. Okay. What are the guards doing? Moving and attacking and strengthening. So if we move to here, we could Visage of the Inevitable you next turn. He is just a regular archer. Yeah, hit this guy. And we'll try and get him with the healing as well. Nice. Bit of healing for our Scoundrel. so painful. Still in it. Just about. Okay, it's got to be a short rest. So we're going to have to Visage of the Inevitable you. And I think it's going to have to be a Trickster's Reversal. And we're going to start burning cards, and this is going to be so painful. Mighty Bond and Oozing Manifestation for the moment. Okay, you're dead. So that's great. What have we got? The Archer Elite is going to tax-free range 4. The Guard is going to shield and retaliate. So this is actually fine for us to do. Because then we can tank the one from the Elite. Now could be a time for us to summon a slime. I'm worried about the number of cards we've already burned, because this is going quickly. Immobilizing him means he's not a threat for the immediate time. Summoner's really got some clout in close combat. Okay, we need Special Mixture. So Flurry of Blades and Special Mixture. No, let's say Open Wound and Special Mixture. And over here we will do what we can, but it's slow. It's really slow. So the Guard is going to move and attack. What's the Elite going to do? Yeah, he's going to do nasty stuff. Let's at least step closer to him so he has to move away. Oh, he didn't bother because he's already at disadvantage. Ow, so painful. Okay. We could get a healing sprite out. And let's get back these 3. So we're in real danger of dying as soon as something hits us. Flurry of Blades and Duelist Advance will allow us to do big hits on these. Potentially we end up burning some cards as we get hit. Biting Wind lets us get some healing out. Wild Animation lets us get the Thorn Shooter back out, maybe. But it's a big maybe. It might be better for us to do Living Night because more direct targets is what I'm thinking. Okay. +2 on everyone who's not adjacent to one of their allies. So that's a 4 here, a 4 here, and a 5 here. That's some really big hits. Oh, the Healing Sprite can attack as well. Healing Sprite, I'm impressed. Okay. Let's, we can kill this guy with Biting Wind. Or we can heal up our friend. And I think healing up our friend is the smarter choice. Okay, Wolf's still alive. And so is the Scoundrel. These next Swift Bow, let's try and capitalize on this. We're going to have to do a long rest so we can pick what we do. Guard is going to shield and retaliate, so the wolves will probably end up killing. Well, they might get through the shield and not die. So we're just going to really try and get this guy killed. Oh my god, this might work. Amazing. Skippability for the wolf. Right. Summoner. We will choose to lose Oozing Manifestation, I think. We don't have many turns left. It's going to have to be a long rest on the Scoundrel. No two ways around it, we need the healing. I think for the Summoner, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got this whole other room. I don't know who's in the next room though. But when we push in, enemies are going to be stunned for a moment. So if we go 1, 2, 3... If we get like up to the door, we only need something that's going to move us 3 or 4. Wild Animation would do it. Mighty Bond would do it as well. Okay, Unwavering Hand to heal us, Mighty Bond to move up to the door. Next turn we push in and we get a curse out. And maybe we do some shenanigans after that. Healing Sprite, you're in a great position. Don't move any closer. Shadow Wolf, you can come a little closer. You can't move any closer. So, Summoner. Jump over to here. Actually, I will grab you and pull you up on this route. Okay, let's lose Thieves' Knack for the moment. Feeling a bit better about healing right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can move pretty far. Let's take Special Mixture to do some healing and Open Wound to move up. On this side, we're going to move in with Wild Animation and do like a Grasping the Void thing. Cool, they've all come up in the correct path. Let's see what we've got in this room. As you open the final door, you expect to see your adversary, but apart from even more Rhinox, he's nowhere to be found. Okay, so we have 2 archers, we have 1 shaman who is going to do some annoying healing, and a guard who's not going to do anything. So let's ignore the guard. And I'd be tempted to move right up to the shaman. To try and discourage him from moving, and instead shoot and curse this guy. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Now they're stunned, so we get a full turn. Okay. There is going to be a summon next to this soon, so if we can say move 1, 2, 3, 4, which we can with Flurry of Blades. Flurry of Blades gets us next to him, and Swift Bow gets us shooting the other guy. And then next turn we do Trickster's Reversal and Visage of the Inevitable to kill this one. Over here, I think we just do a long rest and let our little minions do their thing. He will die on his turn. This is good. Look at that sprite go. There we go. The wolf is next to him, which means we can just kill him without even worrying about it. We will lose Wild Animation, as much as I would love to get the Thorn Shooter out again. It died just so painfully last time. Trickster's Reversal, Visage of the Inevitable, you're going to die. Over here, we will do, let's say, Biting Wind and Mighty Bond. Maybe we hop over and grab some gold. There he goes. And we may as well step in and start grabbing some of this. We could definitely bring in, go after the archer. Yeah. You're not in range for healing. The money's not in range for moving. So let's stay where we are. I will bring the healing sprite up though to act as a blocker for the wolves. That's unfortunate. That's lucky. Okay, short rest. Let's start grabbing all that we can. So I think we should grab this one, then come down into the other room because there's still bits down there. Swiftbow is not a huge movement, and while this is a jump, it's not particularly useful unless we used Duelist Advance to move like 1, 2, 3, and then Swiftbow to move down 2, and that gets us in down here. This is then trusting that the summoner is going to be able to take care of all of this. Which I should be able to do. Down we come. Skip the attack. Come and grab these. It's unlucky, especially with the healing of the guy. So I think we doubled down on offense. Great. One more falls to the ground. So special mixture, open wound, that gets us down here. Well, we may as well. We've got plenty of big moves. And up here we'll do a long rest. That's a shame. Not too much of a surprise, but leaving the summoner to do it all by herself. So we are going to lose Mighty Bond. Fiery Blade's Visage, and up here we're going to go for Biting Wind and Grasping the Void. So we've got 2 ranged attacks going out at him. First things first. Nice. I would love it if we were to get a wound on one of these. I'll settle for just lots of damage though. Short rest down here. Yeah, we can use special mixture now. We only need to move 3. Well, let's say Duelist Advance and then Swiftbow to move out of it. Over here we'll do a short rest. So Biting Wind and Unwavering Hand, and hopefully we'll finish him off with that. Oh, it's each one you enter. Well, we're going to just end up going back on ourselves then. Fighting wind. Almost. Step on in. Let's hurry on up. So, open wound, visage of the inevitable, and over here we're just going to do a long rest to act as a big old buffer. Big hit, but it's not really helping him out. Okay, short rest. We've got Flurry of Blades, which will be enough as a ranged attack. And we'll use Open Wound to get in range. We're not going to be able to grab any more gold, but... Oh, this is the wrong thing. Well, that's a complete mistake. No matter, we'll kill him properly next turn. Unless he immobilizes us, which thankfully he hasn't. So, Duelist Advance will just step in. Give him a nice stab. On the plus side, it means we get a little bit more gold. So we missed out on just 6 gold, but we got everything we wanted. The Inox army is now all but scattered to the winds. You could easily walk away with the spoils and see justice in that. But you're a woman of principles. The coward has apparently sealed himself in the inner chambers with a supply of food. I'll have to find another way in, and you'll need some help. So this didn't go the way I expected it would after the first turn. Like, the first couple of turns, I thought we were going to be in real trouble. The enemy being muddled did help a lot. But we've definitely got survivability issues on our summons as a whole. The summoner, though, is a big hitter. You have both the location of the traitor's base and the means to get to it. Prepare yourself for a fight. Cool. Well, we have a fresh perk from that. Maybe we'll take the invisibility. I can see it being useful. I can see it being really useful. Okay, let's have a look and see what we could do to try and make things a little bit more survivable. So we don't have a head item on the Scoundrel. So we could get just an Amulet of Life. I don't feel it's particularly great. Mostly because you need a long rest in order to really benefit from it. Yeah. I'm not massively sold by any of these right now. Okay, let's have a look at the armors. The Cloak of Phasing could be very powerful, being able to be invisible. It needs an obstacle, of course. And all the other armor is all in use already. And we just ignore scenario effects. We don't ignore item effects. So other than leather armor, steam armor would be the best option, but the steam armor is already in use. Okay, we'll keep the leather armor. Onto the hand items. Could we do better than a heater shield? Most likely. We don't really need the poison dagger. We have a lot of things that already do poison. So we could swap both of them over for a wall shield. I would love more tower shields, and we could just swap it straight out. Okay, swapping those over for a wall shield is potential. Boots of quickness, boots of speed. Don't think we really need those. The winged shoes are fine as they are. So then it's on to things like the healing potions, which we don't have a healing potion, admittedly. So we could get a healing potion. That wouldn't be a bad plan. And it's not too much of an expense. That definitely helps out. Now over here we've got so many things that we could do. Telescopic lens could be quite powerful, but I think we would want to save that for a dedicated ranged person. We could give you the comfortable shoes though, just for a bit of flexibility in your moving around. Are you immune to item stuff? No. So it just makes you a little bit more mobile. I think I'd probably prefer to give you some form of stamina potion, but we don't have any stamina potions available. So the star earring would be the next best thing. But that's going to be very, very pricey. Or even the second chance ring. Because second chance ring could allow for the summons to have another go as well. Yeah. We got some real saving to do. Okay, well that kind of pondering I think we're going to have to do another time. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Next time we will try the Summoner's demon facing and see how that goes. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.